We live in unique times, and the ATA Safety, Security, and HR National Conference is no exception. We thought instead of the same slideshows you've seen over the last 8 months on different platforms, let's take advantage of this opportunity to bring in additional voices, even to the extent we probably couldn't do in a live conference. So what we've done is reached out for a number of various experts from various fields to help us look at the topic of nuclear verdicts. We start out, of course, with Rebecca Brewster, President and COO of ATRI, who just completed their study. And then we have Bob Tyson, an attorney from Southern California, who wrote a book, Nuclear Verdicts, appropriately titled. In addition to that, we brought in some jury consultants, witness preparation folks, Dr. Bill Kanaski from Courtroom Sciences, and Rachel York Coangelo from Magna Legal Services. They will take a look at it from the behavioral science perspective. We brought in insurance folks, Larry Harlow, Associate Vice President of Claims of Century Insurance, as well as Nick Sager, who is the Assistant Vice President of Pricing, Planning, and Underwriting at Century Insurance. Beyond that, we have drawn on the resources of Mark Shedler, a senior editor of J.J. Keller, from the safety perspective, as well as Lauren Sheets-Gerald, who is Director and Counsel Civil of the American Trial Reform Association, to help us and show us what are the legal and what are the judicial hellholes that we have to deal with throughout this process. Now, the sessions we have, we start off by what's the threat? What's out there. You may know this, but it's a video that may help you in terms of those within your company who don't want to invest in safety, or for other folks that need to be educated on what the risk of nuclear verdicts are. We then talk about the detonators. What is it that can set off a nuclear verdict? What you can use to take a look at to see this. We had a mock jury done, and we've broken that into 2 sessions. One is to see the results of that mock jury, their reaction to a company on how it used or didn't use data and the disciplinary system that it had associated with it. And a second session looking at the background characteristics, attitudes that were brought to that jury by those jurors and how they play into the big system. Dr. Bill Kanaski will give a session on his own in terms of witness preparation, something you'll want to see if you have to testify in depositions or a trial. And we'll wrap it all up, spoiler alert, there is hope at the end of this, in a session called Denuclearization. Steps that you can take, affirmative steps, do them today, that will help you to minimize the chance you have a nuclear verdict. Hope you find it interesting. Hope you have it as a resource going forward. And more importantly, I hope to see you. Thanks.